What is up, YouTube? Live and direct. Get it how you live. Get it how you live. Let's go, let's go. Live and direct. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of work and sleep. It's a very hard balance to master. Personally, I'm not very good at mastering it, but we're getting there. So the most important thing, first of all, we'll talk about 8 hours. 8 hours for what? 8 hours of sleep. Without 8 hours of sleep, no matter how hard you work and how hard you prepare, you will crash, you will hit a wall. It happened to me. It happened to me recently. I just got sick because I was doing 18-hour days, multiple days in a row. It's not sustainable. Even though you're drinking multiple energy drinks and you're motivated as much as you can be, it's not sustainable. So please, you guys on this journey, please keep a good balance so you have time for other things other than just working and just trying to survive. Because on some long days, you will get your heart beating. On those work days, you will feel your heart beating irregularly. Like in a pattern it's not used to beat, and you know something's wrong, but you can't leave because you're at work, you know. And then you have to call in sick the rest of the days, and you don't want that. So you have to prioritize the balance. On this journey as men, we gotta work 365 days a year. That's no questions asked. But do yourself a favor and don't overwork more than 6 to 10 hours a day. You need your 8 hours of sleep. It's very important. Also, for your health's sake, if you're doing 18 and 16-hour days as I was, you're not even getting real food at this point. You can't find time to prepare meals in the day. If you can't find time to eat in the day other than fast food and gas station food, that's the problem. So on this channel, I will share with you my lessons I picked up along the road of life. So this video will be focusing on that you guys need to balance that. 365 days is the minimum. In this matrix, it's getting more and more difficult to live, especially for young people. The generation before us, they had some great times, They built some good homes in some good locations for very cheap. But you're paying like 5 times the price now as a young adult, trying to make a life for yourself, like get a family and stuff like that, So 365 days is the minimum. It's the minimum. It may sound hard, but if you're getting your sleep, it's manageable. It's very manageable. Of course, you can take some vacations here and there, but try to strive for working as much as possible. It's very important. And also in life, you gotta remember the important things. It's not just about work. Work is just a means to get to where you need to go. Like for me, for example, I want a lot of kids. I want to grow my family. I want to have a legacy, So I have to work because I don't want to be cramped up in like a public housing, small apartment, You can't really build a big family from there. So you need resources. And when I'm talking about resources, I'm not talking about just having a job. Having a job is the minimum. You need online resources as well, so you're more flexible. Let's say you get fired from your job in one location, and you have the online income coming as well. You're good. You can look for other job with like a plan B in the backhand, instead of just going for whatever is available because you're desperate at this point, So that's very important. Very, very important that you need both a regular job and a side gig to maintain a good life as a man in this world. It's very important. Yeah. Other than that, just remember to keep the Lord, Jehovah God, in your mind at all times. It's not good going this way following the worldly things, materialistic things without the Lord in your corner. Because you will face some difficulties. You will have a lot of difficult things to work with along the road. But your attitude is the most important thing. If you have a great attitude, you can do whatever you like to do. Like some people look at my work schedule, they think how is it possible? But it's possible because I know that God has my back. I'm not worried about if I may be too tired, I may collapse or something like that, because God is in my corner. But you obviously don't bruise that protection as I was doing, because you will hit a wall and get sick. Hopefully for me, I wasn't very sick. Like, it wasn't something crucial, you know. It's something I can get over in like a few days, but you will hit that wall. So make sure you don't hit that wall and just maintain. You can't be the man that shows up to work every single day. You can't beat it. The bank will look at you like a steady person. Even if you like doing entry-level jobs or whatever, if you're not making that high salary as you want to, a guy showing up every day with a steady income, your bank will take you seriously no matter what. They will take you seriously. They see this is a man who shows up and work on time and leaves on time and has a great relationship with his workplace. This is very important. And also I want to note that when you guys have a job, please take that job seriously. Please take it seriously. One time I had a manager at a job I was working at. It was a department store. He told me I was getting late. I was arriving late a couple of days in a row, and he told me, "You're not taking this job seriously, Yannick. You need to take it seriously." And I was like, I'm doing whatever I can. I said, "No, you're not taking it seriously." And I'll tell you why. Because if this was an exam, you would be here 30 minutes earlier. If this was a funeral or a wedding or something that's important to you, you would be here way earlier than the expected time. But you always show up just at the right time or a minute or two later and come up with excuses. That's not the way to go. You need to take the job seriously. At the end of the day, a job is a place where you can get paid to maintain your life. And don't play with your income, especially as a young guy growing up. You don't want to go running back to your parents because you got fired from a job or something like that, if you're living on your own. So please take a job seriously. Always arrive early. Me personally, I'm always a guy to arrive just at the right time, just a few minutes late. It's not good. It's not a good look. Managers will not take it seriously. They will find another candidate who takes the job seriously. At the end of the day, you need to look at your manager or your job giver as someone who's offering you something to eat. Like he's feeding you at this point, because without him, where are you getting your money from, you know? If you're not an entrepreneur or starting your own business yet, you need a job employer. You can't go around it. So that's very important as well. Just keep that good relationship with your boss or job giver or whatever, manager, whatever it is. Keep that relationship good. Arrive on time. Arrive 1 hour early if that's what you need to do to be there on time. Always be on time. Don't play with your income. Don't play with your income. That's the most important thing. So on this journey of I'm trying to become successful, I learned, try to maintain the balance. Get at least 8 hours sleep or you will crash. 8 hours sleep is important. And also, don't work more than 10 to 12 hours a day. You will crash. And the crash will may or may not be good. You can't maintain these crazy work schedules for a long time. Even though you want to be on the grind and get things fast and get established fast, you have to take it slow. Because like it says, the snail or the turtle wins the race at the end of the day. It's a marathon, not a sprint, you know. If you're sprinting too fast, you will wear out. But if you take it slowly, step by step, one day at a time, maintaining other areas of life as well, like your health, eating healthy, not eating like fast food and gas station food because you're on the go all the time, getting time to exercise and work out, getting better shape. That will always help you also in business. If you look in top tier shape, you have the fashion on point, you have the haircuts on point and stuff like that. People will take it seriously just from the bat, straight from the bat. So that's what you need to do. You need to maintain other areas of life as well. And I can say from experience, when I was doing the 16 and 18 hour days, The only thing I was worried about was getting a quick shower and brushing my teeth and getting out the door. I wasn't worried about anything else. The food was just whatever was in 7-Eleven or whatever gas station I was at. I was drinking multiple energy drinks a day just to maintain, just to stay awake, you know. It's not a good way to live. As you can see, I look rough in the face because I was just recovering from the sickness I was talking about. But yeah, so this was the first video on the Get It How You Live challenge, the importance of sleep and maintaining a work schedule that's healthy. 365 days at minimum. And before you're worried about anything else in your life, we were talking about a lot of more topics. The most important thing you need to focus on is getting established. Once you're established as a man, you take everything else from there. You need to build a relationship with the bank, and you need to be established first. Establishment comes in a lot of forms. Establishments can be buying your own house, buying your own car, buying your own apartment. That's establishment. Once you're established as a man, you can venture off to the next goals in life. Building a relationship with God, building a relationship with the Lord and Savior, Jehovah God and Jesus Christ, His Son. These are very important things. You cannot sidestep these things because you're just only thinking of one thing. You need to combine the both, or else you will fail. You will fail because this world looks nice on the outside. People are doing vacations and stuff like that, enjoying life and whatever. But at the end of the day, this is only temporary. This is a good time, but it's not the everlasting, you know. We need to prepare for the afterlife as well. So you need to keep God in your prayers, in everything you do. He will guide you. He will help you with everything you do. It's very important to remember that. It's not always about working and stacking your savings and stuff like that. There's more things to life. I need to remember that as well too. So we're learning together on this channel and just sharing our lessons and trying to grow together as men. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's been real. This is Get It How You Live channel, and we will grow together and we share the gems with you guys along the way. So yeah, thank you for listening. It's been real. Take care.